inspiration. If it's not one of the three, I don't want it. Getting ourselves in a place of focus, knowledge, and discipline, and asking those questions that nobody else will ask for us. Is what I'm doing today, is it motivation? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? So as I'm sitting here on a daily, I'm looking at what it takes to get inwards, what it takes to utilize our abilities, our goals, our mentalities, and how we could look at things on a daily basis, look at notes. One of the things that's very important to me is the ability to have note taking and the ability to have a place to open up and put your mind and your ability to overcome challenges. And that's what I do on a daily basis. I start that day off in a way in which what is going on is a part of my plan, it's a part of my being, it's a part of my goals. And one of those ways that I have found is through writing things down. So when you start to put goals in front of yourself on a daily basis that are achievable, things that you can actually work at, that you can work on, you can start seeing things in your life change. You can see things in your work environment change and in your day. And so one of those things that I enjoy to do is to look at things from a positive angle, to find a way to use them in a way to bring you closer to positivity. Positive thinking is not just a singular day thing, it's a constant basis, a constant repetition of doing things, of finding time for yourself, of finding time to put that space in place where you have the ability to utilize what you have within. And so here I am today again, putting that practice to work, putting that ability within to overcome challenge, to get to the place where the vibration starts to manifest. And one of those ways is by preparing yourself. If you give yourself time to prepare in advance, if you put those things in a place in which the abilities start to open up, you'll start to see things happen for you. And they will start happening with you. And so one of those things is believing in yourself, believing in the things that you want to achieve, the dreams, the manifestation that you have within who you are. And each individual day that we put in time, that we put in the effort, we put in the ability, we show up early, we prepare our processes early, we're finishing the things that we're looking to do on a daily before those time constraints you might have. Positions out there where if you prepare 10, 20 minutes in advance, your mentality, your ability to open up gives you that place. And so each day that I put that time in, that mentality, the results start to show up. The ability within starts to manifest. The ability to overcome challenge starts to become possible. And when you start focusing to that level where what you have inside starts to overcome the challenges on the outside, the thing that it breaks down to is what's going on within you. And so who you are inside, the people that are around you start to know you for you. The challenges that you start to have start to become lighter. Your ability within starts to open up. And that's what this is about. It's about becoming a motivation. It's about becoming a meditation. It's about becoming inspiration. So the second part of this speech is about meditation. So I talk a little bit about motivation each day. I talk a little bit about meditation each day. And I talk a little bit about inspiration. And so the meditation that I'm talking about today is the ability to start to understand your energy. Understand that you have purpose, that you have light within yourself, that the challenges that you are taking on today, you can overcome. You just have to apply yourself. You have to apply your energy within. You have to apply your ability to be who you are. And what it takes is believing in you. And so each day that we're putting in the time, that we're putting in the effort, that we're putting in the ability, opens us up to overcome challenge. And each focus that we put in place, each part of the mastery within ourselves, within our beings, is that ability. And so here I am today talking about what energy means to me. What does it mean to give yourself the ability to find enough rest in your day, to find enough time to sit down and study yourself, to find enough time to believe that you have what it takes within? And so each part of our being has a purpose. Okay, it has a place where you can start to study and you start to know yourself and you start to know that what goes on within opens you up to overcome your challenges. And so how focused you are, how how you manifest within your being, what you focus on, and how you use your gifts and your talents. And so each day that we give a little bit of time to that we give a little bit of space for our ability to be positive, to use what we have inside to know ourselves and to know what we can achieve and what our dreams can become possible. That is what meditation means to me. It's not just when your eyes are closed. It's not when you're just folded like this. It's more so about the whole entire being. It's about the whole entire process. It's about the whole entire ability to be who you are within. Lastly, I want to talk about what it takes to become disciplined. When we start to write things down, when we start to speak them out, when we start to allow the things that are in our minds and in our abilities to be a positive force in our lives, we have the ability to overcome challenges and we have the ability to open ourselves up to positive vibration. And so when you start to become disciplined in that ability where you are going to do those things on a daily, no matter how hard the challenges around you are, you're going to still spend the time, you're still going to put the effort in, you're going to still put the mentality into the things. That's when your dreams and your goals start to become possible. And so impossible is just a word, as the saying possible is. And so as we start to have a possible mind and we start to have a possible ability, our dreams start to become possible. And so what you speak out ultimately radiates back to you because your mind, your ability starts to manifest it in your life. So if you start to believe in yourself, you start to believe in your abilities, and you start to believe in your own mentality that you have what it takes within you to overcome challenge, that it comes down to a positive place where you're using your gifts. And when you start using your gifts and your talents and you truly start to become disciplined within yourself, it goes much beyond breath work. It goes to the point where you're centering yourself and you're overcoming your challenges, where you can actually write them down, and once things become measurable, they become possible. And so when you measure your goals, when you measure your abilities, when you measure your mentality, you say, I can do this. This is the reason why I need to. This is the ability that I have. This is the discipline that I'm using. This is how I'm going to overcome my challenges. You start to see that those challenges that you have no longer hold up against your ability. And so each day that we put our mind in place, we put our ability in place, we put our mentality in a place where we have what it takes to be who we are on the inside. So I just want to ask you guys this question. Can you see that reflection? Can you see that ability within yourselves, within your process, within your being, to be able to manifest your dreams? Each day I get up, I read my 10 scrolls of success every morning. I do my motivational video. I speak a little bit of what's on my mind. I've been doing this for years. It's just getting into the process and the mentality to do it on a daily basis. And so here I am today, putting in that time, putting in that effort, putting in that ability to get out there, to start to work in such a way in which positivity becomes a vibration within my life. So I just want you all to have a blessed day out there. I want you all to have a blessed ability where this might inspire you to be yourself, to use your energy, to use your focus in a way in which you manifest. Because as I ask every day, is what I'm doing today, is it motivation? Is it meditation? And is it inspiration? Because if it's not one of the three, I don't want it to be a part of my vibration. So as I close here, I just hope that I inspire you, that you might see this reflection, and it might lighten your day. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. I have you all out there. Podcast, Anchor, YouTube. We have, each platform. Apple, Google. I'm out there. If you want to listen to my podcast, have more than 640 listens on inspiration and mentality. I put these out there on a daily basis that it might inspire and it might